Hey, welcome to the podcast. I am super excited to share today's episode with you. Welcome. Make sure that you are subscribed to the Business Beauty Network podcast wherever you're listening. So subscribe. It's free. And share. Sharing is caring. So if you know someone who would benefit from this awesome content, please share it. Also, we are now on YouTube at Biz Beauty Network. So check out our YouTube channel. You can actually listen to this episode on YouTube and watch it live there. So check us out there. We will be dropping some of the episodes on YouTube, as well as the midweek beauty news episodes will always be on YouTube on every other Wednesday. So make sure you connect with us there. If you have any questions or suggestions for the podcast, you can email us at hello@businessbeautynetwork.com. Also, have you checked out our new website? We have an awesome new website, businessbeautynetwork.com. Check it out and let us know what you're thinking. You can watch the video there. You can listen to the podcast there. You can contact us there as well. So definitely check that out. But now that all of that is out of the way, I have an awesome episode in store for you. Hollie K's midweek beauty news is today, and she has dropped some awesome content for us. It's such a fun episode, and I think it's a great fun spin to have to the Business Beauty Network podcast, because I know it could be a bit business, but Hollie's episode is fun. So I really hope you guys are enjoying it. Like I said, email me or DM me in Instagram and let me know what you're thinking. My Instagram is I am Brandy Taylor, so at I am Brandy Taylor. Connect with me there. And you can also connect with Hollie at _Hollie K on Instagram. So connect with us both. Let us know how you're enjoying this content, and make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel. But now that all of that is out of the way, here is the midweek beauty news with Hollie K, where she shares everything beauty, fashion, and trends.
Hey, this is Midweek Beauty News with Hollie K, where we cover beauty, fashion, and trends. I want to start off by thanking everybody who has taken the time to listen to this segment on the podcast, as well as tuning in on YouTube to watch the video presentation of this segment. Thank you. And if you are watching it on YouTube today, you get to see part of one of the things I'm highlighting in the beauty trends. So if you've been listening on the podcast platform, thank you. But I want you to go ahead and check it out on YouTube so you can see the visual I'm going to be describing as well. So if you've not heard of Euphoria, you have probably been living under a rock, but it's okay, because you know I'm going to catch you up a bit. Now, I'm going to be honest. I have not watched the show yet. I really didn't think I needed to, but the way I'm hearing people talk about it, I'm like, I need to just check into it on my own. So this show does come on HBO. They are in season 2. And the show highlights teenagers. They do deal a bit with sexual activity and drugs. So there are some people who really don't like that, especially being that they're teenagers. But my understanding from those who do watch the show is that it also highlights how the families are affected and the different things that the teenagers deal with. But I am highlighting the makeup trends. All over social media, you are seeing the looks on the characters being recreated. So I didn't necessarily recreate a look. It was more inspired by. But they always really make sure they give a great pop of color on the eye, and now incorporating the rhinestones. So that has been very popular. Another thing that people have been talking quite a bit about within the past week or so is one of the products that they use on the character's skin or the actor's skin. That product is called Nano Blur. And instead of using a setting powder, they are using this product to kind of set the skin. So definitely a product worth checking out, because like I said, it is taken off. And you know what? Social media gets a hold of it. It probably will be hard to get. But I definitely wanted to highlight it. I'm not mad at the rhinestone look. It wasn't too hard to do. Just use a little lash glue and pop them on. But I'm even seeing like a lot of the young ladies, like they have prom and special events coming up, starting to incorporate this into their look. So I do think it's a fun way to kind of jazz something up. You can just put one on. It's really popular even with celebrities to put just one little rhinestone underneath the bottom lash line. So it's giving for me. I'm here for it. All right. Also in beauty, I want to highlight Danessa Myricks. So if you know anything about me dealing with makeup, you know I love me some Danessa. But I'm not just saying it because I'm a fan and I admire her work. Her products really are great. So if you are a beauty professional, you are familiar with her product called Vision Cream Cover. And it is a buildable foundation base. It can be customized. There is a larger range of shades because it was created with makeup artists in mind. So taking the great feedback that she got from that product, but also keeping in mind maybe people who are not artists or even artists who just want something a little bit simpler, not having to customize, she created a new product line. So this product is called Yummy Skin. I love that. It's just so different. But she always describes the skin as yummy. She's big on having just nice, healthy skin and the application looking just as well, looking just like that when it's on photo. So she wants that to translate. So she created 26 shades of a foundation. And then she also has 2 universal shades of a serum primer. So the foundation, it is a skincare makeup hybrid. It is medium to buildable coverage, and it will give you a radiant finish. And as I did say earlier, there are 26 shades. So, you know, she knows her stuff. So those 26 shades, she has you covered, okay? The one thing I really, really like about it is the way that it is packaged. The cartridges are refillable. So if you think about usually when you get products, you have like a way to squeeze out the product to get it out of the bottle. Once you've used it up, she has it to where you could twist the top and bottom off. You would purchase the refillable piece, put it in there, and you still are able to keep your original cartridge. So not even having to pay the full price to replace the bottle. And then it's just a way of having sustainable products as well. So cheers to Danessa for that. And then her primer serum, there are 2 universal shades, and they are antioxidant boosting. They are also hydrating, and they can be applied to any skin type. And they are a primer as well as a serum, but they have like a slight glow. So it's really nice to put that onto the skin before applying your foundation products. And last but not least, I've talked about this, I believe it was January. Remember when I talked about there were rumors of Fenty becoming available in Ulta? Well, guess what? It is! At the end of February, Fenty became available in Ulta stores. So Rihanna put a stop to the rumors when she posted one day her holding an Ulta bag on her Instagram page. And so everybody knew it was official then. So congrats to her for expanding, and thank you for allowing us to have another place to get your amazing products. For fashion, I want to talk about Paris Fashion Week. It is all over the place. Of course, it's big because we see so many different celebrities attend these Fashion Week events. So we're looking at what they have on, but also what these brands are producing to for the upcoming season. So one brand that's kind of stood out to me is Valentino. One, they have really amazing pieces, but I've seen a lot of celebrities in their pieces and they look phenomenal. So one is Chloe Bailey. She had on this beautiful, like long blue, almost reminds me kind of like a kimono, but it's a dress, and she looked amazing in it. Another thing about Valentino that stood out to me is their show that they did. So their creative director, Pier Paolo Picciolo, I hope I said his name right. I think I did good. He created a new shade of pink called Pink PP. And he wanted to do a show that was different. So they did a monochrome collection, and even the set was the same color of pink. And the reason he chose that is because he really wanted the focus to be on his craft, to be on the detail of the products, and also the individuality of the products. So I think that was brilliant. Taking away the different colors and just having that one color scheme, it allows everybody's focus to actually be on the pieces, and then not just the individuality of the pieces, but also of the models that stood out as well. The show did also feature pieces in the shade black as well, but like I said, everybody is just singing praises about this pink shade and the monochrome show. So I think that was brilliant and amazing, and the pieces look amazing as well. A show that also stood out to me, I don't know if it's necessarily in a good way though, is Balenciaga. So we know Balenciaga has a lot of people in a chokehold, and there's nothing wrong with it. You know, it's something for everybody. But their show, the set was very different. So I will give them kudos for that, because you do want to stand out. So they did a show where it featured the elements of the weather, so mostly snow. So the models were walking their runway. It looked like they were walking through a snowstorm. It was literally blowing on them, and they were blowing. It almost looked like they were trying to fight against the snow so that they did not fall over, fighting against the snow and the wind so they did not fall over. I will say, I know when they have fashion shows, sometimes the looks are a bit extreme, and when we see the pieces actually on a person, they're not as extreme. With Balenciaga, I guess it just doesn't pull on my heartstrings because it just looks like elevated. I'm trying to use the right word. Elevated trash. I said it. And the reason I said the word trash is because they literally had accessory bags that looked like a hefty trash bag. So again, very different. But I would not pay my money for a hefty trash bag. That's literally what the models are carrying. If you're looking on YouTube, I'm inserting a picture so you can see this. And of course, we know Balenciaga's popular among a lot of different celebrities, just like with the other brands. But Kim Kardashian is one person we often see in this brand. So she was at the show, of course, and she was dressed in Balenciaga. Can you guess what she wore? She had Balenciaga caution tape, a Balenciaga caution tape outfit. And when you look at this outfit, you might think it's just like a fitted shirt and like leggings with the boots that were already in that pattern. She was actually wrapped in Balenciaga caution tape. So that is commitment to a look, like true commitment to a look, to a brand, you know. I hope she didn't have to go to the restroom, because if she did, they were going to have to cut her out. But it works for her. You know, that's her thing. We always see her kind of covered head to toe, even with the gloves. And it's typically the brand Balenciaga. So, hey, they got people talking. Mission accomplished, I guess, right? Going back to Valentino really quickly. I didn't mention this with Paris Fashion Week when I talked about the brand, because this did not happen then. But I cannot not talk about this. Saweetie attended the Women in Music event recently, and she wore a dress by Valentino, and she looked amazing. And people were all buzzing about how amazing she looked, but also because of her mother. She posted a picture with her mother, and mom looks amazing. So clearly people were like, this is where she gets it from. And to round things off, my chit chat today is going to be about Pinky Cole. So Pinky Cole is the CEO and founder of the brand Slutty Vegan. It is a restaurant that was started off as a food truck based in Atlanta, but Pinky has expanded. So she's opened up restaurants in other locations within the state of Georgia, but also in other states. She is also partnered with Derek Hayes, who is also another restaurateur, and her boyfriend as well. And they are doing amazing things for the community. You always see them out doing things in the community. But recently, together, they bought a block of homes in Atlanta. So not only are they very successful in the restaurant industry, they are now, they always give back, but now purchased a block of homes. I'm not 100% sure just yet what the purpose of purchasing those homes were for, but I'm pretty sure it has something to do with possibly building up those areas and giving it back towards those in need. I would hope so, just based off of the things that I've seen them do. I'm kind of leaning towards that's probably what they're going to do with those homes that they've purchased. And I've even seen where she's reached out saying, hey, if you have a home you want to sell, I'll purchase it. So she's doing it the right way. She's smart. You know, having land and property is where it's at. So kudos to her. I'm excited to see what she continues to do as she's growing. She's always says, you know, she just went for it. She believed in herself and she went for it. And I think that's such a great reminder to others who have an idea to just go for it. Take that leap of faith. All right. Until the next time, guys, be blessed.